getting your first feature made? Was it getting representation through CAA? Was it getting cast? Was it getting financing? Like, what was the first step? And then how did the process come along?
Well, the first step is writing a great script, you know. So, you know, absolutely, you just have to have something that's fantastic and grabs attention. I think that, you know, it's a really tough industry, but I do believe that, like, you know, talent and hard work will often eventually be rewarded on some level. So, you know, yeah, absolutely. The first thing you have to do is just like polish your script, get a lot of feedback, you know, ignore some of the feedback if it's not your vibe. You know, you don't want to like just listen to everybody and make the sort of lowest common denominator mainstream project. You want to make something that's true to yourself, that really means something to you, that has a unique vision, but potentially fits into some kind of, you know, marketplace or financing scheme. You know, from there, I mean, there's so many different paths, depending on the budget you want for the film and the budget you can raise for the film. And so I think that, you know, if you're talking about a first-time filmmaker, probably the best approach is to try to conceive of a film that you could somehow make on your own, even if it's a feature-length film. That you look at the resources you have around you. Do you have, you know, a cinematographer friend who is, you know, working in, you know, in mainstream films, but as a, you know, second AC or something, but would love to actually be a cinematographer. So he'll come and shoot your feature for free or for really cheap because it's a new opportunity for him. Do you have like great locations available? You know, don't write something that you can't get. If you write a film that's set in some elaborate mansion or something, but you don't have access to an elaborate mansion, you know, then that's going to be just that much harder. But if you happen to have a friend who, you know, their grandfather gave them some crazy, beautiful location that's just like, you know, made for film, and they'll let you in there, then like write that in your movie because it's like this amazing thing you have. You know, use a lot of like free exteriors. You know, New York City, if you're filming here, is like so diverse. There's so many interesting places that have never been captured on camera. You know, go out in the boroughs and find like cool spots where you can shoot for free outdoors with, you know, available light. So I think like the first thing for a first-time filmmaker is try to figure out a way you can make it on your own. And then if you're talking about maybe $100,000 film or something, that's still a lot of money, but maybe you can start piecing it together with, you know, a Kickstarter campaign